The next stop on our Brew to You tour takes us to Carteret County and a veteran-owned craft brewery in the heart of Newport. It's another place serving up great locally made craft beer. But the owners here are also making a huge impact on their community in the process. There's a lot to like about Newport.
Coastal Carolina, we love being here.
Especially for craft beer lovers.
Fun just for everyone, including the kids and families. Everybody enjoys it.
Shortway Brewing Company opened along Chatham Street in 2017.
Newport seemed the right fit for not only a brewery, but also our family.
Marine Corps veteran Matt Shortway spent 3 years up the road at Cherry Point, then 29 Palms, California, where his love for craft beer grew.
That Southern California beer scene that we so much enjoyed, we wanted to bring a little bit of that and tweak it with our own personal experiences by using North Carolina grown grains and some of the flavors that are a little bit more prevalent over here and tie it all into the place that we love to live.
Did you imagine years ago that this would be your life?
Absolutely not, but I'm glad it is.
Lindsay Shortway is Matt's wife. She now works tirelessly to shine a light on her adopted hometown.
As the days went on, it occurred to me that it was more than just brewing beer, and I'm so glad that we're able to be so involved in our community.
This strip that we're sitting in right now was mostly vacant, and we wanted to contribute not just to the beer scene, but also to the community.
But they're not doing it alone.
When we started, we had 5 people, and I thought we were going to make this whole thing work with 5 people. Quickly found out that I was wrong.
Now the staff is 15 people strong, including Newport native Amanda Fulford.
I didn't like any beer.
She quickly came around, though. After starting out behind the bar, Amanda now helps brew the beer at Shortway, fully aware of the brewery's reach.
Especially for Newport, who's not used to drinking craft beer, it's going to get their attention and make them want to try it.
A good product, showcased in a great environment.
It's a growing area, beautiful place. Glad to live here, glad they're here and supporting the local community.
For Matt and Lindsay, that's what it's all about.
Cheers. Cheers. Appreciate it.
Using locally made craft beer to bring people together.
As you can see, we don't have any TVs in here, and that's because we want that feeling back of the English pub, the German beer garden, where people can come gather and enjoy themselves and spend time with family and friends.
And if you're not with family and friends, you might make some new family and friends.
Absolutely. There'll be some here for you.
And Shortway really is all about the community. They've recently raised funds to help renovate the basketball courts in the town of Newport. And inside the brewery, every Sunday, they host a church service. Yes, church. It's called Bread and Barley. You can learn more about all of that on the Shortway Brewing Company episode of the People and Places Extra podcast. We go from the Crystal Coast to the I-95 corridor now and the historic downtown Wilson community. This next brewery actually started in Vermont back in 2015, then moved to Pitt County in 2017. Now they're in Wilson and a big part of a downtown comeback. If you take a stroll along South Street in historic downtown Wilson, you'll find something special brewing.
For a long time, downtown Wilson was a no-go for a lot of people.
Not anymore, and Casita Brewing Company is one of the reasons why.
But now that, we're open, there's restaurants opening down here, there's other things starting to develop down here to make it a spot for people to come to.
The husband and wife team of Ryan Witter Merrithew and Wilson native Mahalia Breen own Casita.
August of 2020, we got the doors open on this place right in the middle of the pandemic.
Yeah.
We opened with no furniture that you could sit on in the tap room, and it's been a crazy roller coaster ride ever since then.
But that ride started many years ago. We first met Ryan and Mahalia in 2018 in Farmville. Back then, Casita was a contract brewery, meaning they didn't own a facility. They paid Duck Rabbit Craft Brewery to use their equipment.
When we were brewing at Duck Rabbit, we only brewed 2 beers a month.
The team of 2 would then load up and deliver the beer to stores across the state. Present-day Casita now brews more than 6 beers a month and employs 17 people. Despite the growth, the mindset and work ethic is the same.
After I finished talking to you today, loading up the van and driving out to do some more myself.
Ryan and I are still talking about beers every single day, what we might like to brew, what we're going to do. I still do the label art. We still very much have that homemade feeling to our brand. It's still very based in our hearts and how we started.
Casita means little house, and Ryan and Mahalia want the current incarnation of Casita to feel like home for their customers.
Food trucks, trivia, concerts, stuff for kids, just try to be an all ages, very welcoming spot for people.
It's very important to me as somebody who grew up in Wilson to be a part of seeing the community come together, knitting the community a little tighter together, and helping improve the community.
And the improvements from Casita and across downtown Wilson don't appear to be slowing down anytime soon.
I think the investments are there, and I'm looking forward to seeing over the next few years how much Wilson changes.
After the break, we wrap up our Brew To You tour with the story of a father and son making unique impacts on the craft beer scene of one northeastern North Carolina city.